Celebrity Squares. And playing the big box game tonight, comedy star Bradley Walsh. From Gimme 5, comedian Lewis McLeod. Mr. Motivator from GMTV, Derek Evans. From Desmond's, Kim Walker. The bearded demon of Fleet Street, Gary Bushell. Heavyweight hero, Henry Cooper. Cameron from Neighbours, Benjamin Mitchell. From Emmerdale, it's Glenda Mackay. And gardening expert, Anne Swithenbank. They're all here to play Celebrity Squares. And now here's the star master of Celebrity Squares, Bob Monkhouse.
Yes, we're back with Celebrity Squares, and there they sit. Stars famous for their glamour, wit and talent, and 6 other people. Hello, celebrities.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, I'm glad they're still friendly. Would you like to meet your players today? Here on my left, you see playing the Naught. Sandy, tell our stars all about yourself.
Hello, celebrities.
Hi, Sandy.
My name's Sandy. I come from Solihull in the West Midlands. Married to David. I have 2 beautiful little babies and 2 cats. And I've just started working for Mercury as our directory inquiries operator.
What do you do if someone phones you up and says, I want an ex-directory number and gets testy?
I can't give that to them because we don't have the information.
Oh, really? That's a good way to handle it. I like having an ex-directory number because if you get an obscene phone call, it's from a friend. Would you like to greet Sandy Judd, ladies and gentlemen? Did you win the toss? Well, you did. So you lost the toss, but a lost battle is not a lost war. Would you tell our celebrities who you are?
Hello, celebrities.
Ooh.
Nigel.
Hello, Nigel.
My name is Nigel Bevan. I come from Chepstow. I'm married to Linda, and I've got a little boy called Daniel, and I've got another one, I don't know which one yet, boy, girl, on the way in March.
Oh, that's lovely. Congratulations. What do you do for a living?
I'm a sub-officer in Gwent Fire Brigade.
In the fire brigade. So you and I both go around in appliances. Do you have all the latest equipment?
Only the best in Gwent.
Only the best thing, that's what I like to hear, and I'm sure the people, good citizens of Gwent, are glad to know that you have good equipment. Where I live, our local fire brigade has just got a new fire engine, but they're keeping the old one for false alarms, which is very sentimental. Would you please welcome Nigel, please, folks. Object of the game is to get 3 squares in a row. You can get them across like this, from side to side. Or up and down like that is better, or side to side like this. Go from corner to corner, left to right, that's very nice, or 5 squares like that. It would do that without me speaking, you know. It would do it all on its own. It's up to our players to decide whether the stars are giving a correct answer or just making one up. That's how they win the squares. They're worth £10 each in the first round of the game, and a completed game is worth a £50 bonus. And it's very important to accumulate the most cash because it could be the key to a car from the Monkhouse Motor Show.
A nippy 5-door hatchback. A white 4-wheel drive. A sleek cabriolet. A flame red saloon. And an elegant coupe.
Yeah, they're beautiful cars. They are beautiful cars. The most economic is that hatchback, which can go all day on 12 gallons. If I drank 12 gallons, I'd go all day. You won the toss. Right then, pick a star.
Bradley Walsh, please.
Bradley Walsh, to the centre we go. Welcome, Bradley. Royal sensation.
Hey, Sandy. Hi, Bob.
Boy, did you make a hit last year in the Royal Variety Show? Did you meet the Queen?
Well, I did. Well, he said he was the Queen anyway, but...
Books. Ian Fleming gave some of his characters wonderful names, Bradley. For example, Oddjob, Pussy Galore and Miss Moneypenny. But did he create a character called Blabbermouth?
Yeah, it was Gary Bushell.
Come here and say that, Brady. Come on.
What the devil has got into him?
I've no idea. OK, I'd say no, he didn't.
Bradley says no, he never, that is to say, Ian Fleming never gave us a character called Blabbermouth. Do you agree or disagree?
I would agree with that.
In Live and Let Die, there was a character called Blabbermouth. Wrong, I'm afraid. Cross gets the square. No one gets one on that first square today.
Anne, please.
You're going to Anne Swithenbank, our gardening expert. Welcome to the show. Given so many gardeners so much guidance. Terrific. You've been in more beds than Madonna, haven't you, Anne? Since you spend so much time in the garden, I mean, of course, you must have noticed where the worm's eyes The eyes of worms are brown or blue?
I know quite a lot about worms because I can remember in zoology lessons having to dissect them, which wasn't very nice. And I'm afraid I haven't really looked a worm in the eye since. But if you wanted me to hazard a guess, I would say brown, but that is a guess.
I disagree.
They are brown eyes. Wrong to disagree. Still no money has won, but 0 gets the Anne Swithenbank square.
Lewis MacLeod.
Go to Lewis MacLeod from Bonnie, Scotland.
No. Thank you very much.
And it's not true, is it, the rumour that Scots folks are tight with money?
Absolutely not.
Very generous people.
That's right.
You're the exception.
Absolutely.
From which language did the word anorak originate, Lewis? The word anorak.
Well, I have an anorak, and I use it for train spotting. And Norma, well, she wears it for a bet.
Is it from the Maori? Anorak. Does it come from the Maori or the Eskimo language?
Eskimo.
I would agree.
Yes, you're right to agree. Thank heavens. 0 gets the square, 0 goes in there. You win your first £10 on the front of your desk, just like that. I can imagine where you're going.
Benjamin, please.
To Benjamin Mitchell from Neighbours. I like you, Benjamin.
I like you too, Bob.
You're a nice man, and you have the same initials as me.
BM.
Yes. Except my middle name is Umberto, which is not very nice.
You're no bum.
Yeah. True or false question, Benjamin? The Australian Perpendicular Society campaigns to bury people standing up. True or false?
It's true because it saves space. Now, to save time, they're burying some people in something called Neighbours, I think. No, I say true.
I disagree.
It's perfectly true. You're wrong to disagree. We can't put a naught into Benjamin Mitchell Square. If you want a naught there, you've got to put it yourself because it's game point.
Benjamin Mitchell, please.
Of course we go back to Benjamin. Glad you understood what I just said. The record for the lowest height ever achieved at limbo dancing, Benjamin, is it held by a woman or is it held by a man?
It's held by an Englishman. He set the record during winter, I think, too. A very cold day. Slipped right under there.
Yeah. And you slipped that joke right under.
I say it was a man.
Well, Benjamin says it's a man who has the lowest height ever achieved at limbo dancing record. A man.
I disagree.
It has been held by a woman, but it is held by a man. You're wrong to disagree with Benjamin. Cross gets the square, no money is won. I know where you're going.
Our Henry, please.
Our Henry, Henry Cooper.
There we go. Thank you.
I can't remember what you said, but on a radio interview, you were asked which was the most important thing to a boxer in the ring, his shorts, his gloves, or his shoes. What did you say?
Well, I would think, Bob, the gloves, because you can box without a pair of shorts and without shoes. You need them gloves.
Yeah. For Bradley, it's the shorts, because a dozen whiskies and he'll fight anyone. Who was the youngest man ever... Which one did you just get, Bradley?
I don't know. I only come out for a loaf of bread.
Henry, back to you. The youngest man ever to win a world boxing title.
Well, that's tough. I started boxing very young, though. When I was 15, I could beat a man twice my age. Now I'm 55, I can still beat a man twice my age. But,
I'll give you 2 names. It'll stir your memory.
give me 2 names.
Archie Moore, Wilfred Benitez.
I think it must have been Benitez. I know Archie Moore went on for a long time, but I think it was Benitez.
The youngest man ever to win a world boxing title was Benitez.
I agree.
17 years old, welterweight champion in 1976, Wilfred Benitez. You're right to agree. Cross gets in there, £10 spare, £50 bonus. Brings you a total of £60. Well played. One of our celebrities is sitting in the secret square. Which star is it? We don't know here in the studio, but you at home can have a look. And that star also doesn't know that he or she has been chosen as a secret square star. We do know, however, what the square is worth.
A 2-night stay on the shores of the glittering Lake Geneva.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's fabulous. Ever been there to Geneva? Oh, it's beautiful. You never been there?
No.
Oh, you'll love this. If you win this, it's terrific. It's Swiss men, you know, they wear tight, cold lederhosen and they yodel, and so would you, I'll tell you. So one of our stars is sitting in the secret square. First chance to pick it goes to you.
I'll have Glenda McKay, please.
Glenda from Emmerdale. Welcome indeed.
Hiya.
Ah, you're lovely. Which government ministry employs most civil servants, Glenda? Defence or agriculture?
Serious question. But I know, being a farming lass, you know, that the agricultural ministry doesn't look after us very well, so I reckon there's more people in defence, so trust me, defence, I reckon, Sandy.
MOD says Glenda.
I agree.
Yes, absolutely right to agree. Naught gets the square, and you win £10. Your first £10 of the game. Well done.
Bradley Walsh, please.
So we go to Bradley Walsh in the centre. We don't find the secret square. History, Bradley, was...
Yes, hello. Hello, yes, hello. I can't right now, I'm working, love. Yeah, you haven't got a book on fly fishing by J.R. Hartley? Sorry, Bob, what's it?
That's OK, they shouldn't call you at work. Was Britain's bloodiest ever battle fought in Yorkshire or Lancashire?
I know this for a fact, being a comic, because it was Lancashire, because Bernard Manning tried to get a drink out of Ken Dodd. And you should know, boy, yeah. It was Lancashire, mate, without a doubt.
I agree.
It was the 29th of March, 1461. 38,000 dead, and it took place at Towton in Yorkshire. You're wrong to agree. Naught gets the square. No money is won. I know where you're going.
Anne Swithinbank.
Yes, to Anne Swithinbank. History, not gardening, I'm afraid, Anne. That would be too easy for you. In China, they've had a Ming dynasty, a Sung dynasty, and a Tang dynasty. Was there ever a Dung dynasty?
Oh, well, I do know a bit about dung, and I'd like to think that there was a dung dynasty. It would have been a very fertile period and very inspirational for the rhubarb pattern plates. So, yes.
Well, Anne likes to think there was a Dung dynasty.
It sounds so wild, I'll agree.
Doesn't it sound wild? You're wrong, I'm afraid. No, you nearly won the game there with that one, but there never was a Dung. We made it up. Sorry about that. And the cross goes into Anne Swithinbank Square. Now, where's that secret square?
Benjamin Mitchell, please.
Oh, hit the secret square! Ding, that secret square!
It's me.
Holiday in Geneva depends on Nigel reacting
Right.
correctly to your answer. True or false? True or false, Benjamin? Charles Vulcan invented the puncture repair kit.
I know this, Bob.
Yes?
Charles Vulcan did. But he died broke because he invented it before the bicycle was invented. So, my answer is true.
I agree.
It's false. I'm so sorry. Oh, what a shame. Naught gets the square, and goodbye to Geneva. Oh, what a shame. Even Sandy's got a tear in her eye for you. I know where you're going.
Henry Cooper, please.
Henry Cooper, Henry. For a winning line of noughts. Oh, aren't you a popular man? You deserve to be. Yes, you do. The Great Chicago Fire, Henry, was started by an animal.
An animal?
An animal. What animal started the Great Chicago Fire?
Is a dog hen an animal? No.
No, not a dog. Well, it was a cow or a horse?
I think I'll go for an horse, because I think, you know, straw and stables go together. So I'll say horse in them days, yeah.
I would agree.
It kicked over a lantern, and it was a cow. Oh, no money is won. Cross gets the square. Where next?
Kim Walker, please.
To Kim Walker from Desmond. What's the latest thing? What's the latest thing in the hair salon at Desmond's, Kimmy?
Herbal shampoo, actually.
Herbal shampoo. Oh, that sounds exciting. I tried that. I didn't get dandruff anymore. I got moss. Quotations, Kim. According to Mark Twain, there are few of us who can stand another man's... what?
Wife fronts.
Yes, that's perfectly true, but that's not what Mark Twain said.
Oh.
He either said there are few of us who can stand another man's politics or his prosperity.
His politics. Trust me.
I'll try to get... I agree.
Another man's prosperity, you're wrong to agree. It's not politics, no. So naught gets the square. You now have 4 noughts. Where's the 5th one going to go?
Gary Bushell.
To Gary Bushell, the famous man from the Sun.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Sandy.
Oh. The TV critic from the Sun. Still in your working clothes, I see. Well, with that outfit, you should be working for the Mirror. But nevertheless, Gary, next time you cook rice, think how many different kinds there are. Are there 4,500 kinds of rice or 45,000 kinds of rice? 4,500 or 45,000?
Well, my favourite rice is very fluffy, but it's also absolutely tasteless and hard to swallow.
What kind of rice is that?
Annika. Seriously, Bob, I reckon 4,500.
I disagree.
45,000 kinds of rice. Isn't that amazing?
Incredible.
Absolutely astonishing. You're right to disagree, aren't you? You just won the game. £10 square, 5 more. £80 is yours. £80 plays 60. But Nigel can catch up. Because as we box on towards round 3, losers can become winners. We'll be back in a flash with double the cash. Welcome back to the show that's full of stars and full of cars. Right now, you can see £80 has been nickered by our Sandy Judd, who is a lovely lady who works for British Mercury, and she'd like to make some more money out of that. We'll make sure you do. £60, however, is playing you, but you can catch up. Don't worry about it. Nigel Bevan comes from Gwent. And he's with the fire service, and he intends to do well, and he can do, because we're going to increase the value of every square to £20, the value of a one game to £100, and the first chance to pick a star goes to you, Nigel.
Derek Evans with a picture of his father.
Oh, yes, with a picture of his father. Daddy. Oh, Derek, welcome to the show. You are Mr. Motivator of GMTV, and you do a tremendous job every morning at waking us up. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Who was known as the Wizard of Dribble? Who was that?
Roy Hattersley.
Roy Hattersley. Well, it could have been Stanley Matthews, or it could have been Bobby Charlton. Which?
Actually, I know that. Bobby Charlton, trust me.
Watch that phrase.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
You disagree?
I disagree.
You think it was Stanley Matthews, obviously, and you just got £20, and put your cross right in Derek Evans Square. Yes. Where now?
Bradley Walsh, please.
So Bradley Walsh in the centre, Bradley. Does standard spoken English have 40 or... Bradley? Bradley...
2 little birdies sitting on the wall. One named Peter, one name... Bye-bye, Blackbird.
Lovely bit. I give you a choice, 40 sounds or 50 different sounds in standard spoken English. 40 or 50?
40 or 50 different sounds? Well, I should know this because I once went to Derek Jameson's elocutionist, and I know for a fact there's only 2 sounds. And so, I don't know, 40 or 50. 40.
40, says Bradley.
I disagree.
Yeah, there are only 40. I'm afraid he's right. You're wrong to disagree.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Cross gets the centre square. I know where you're going.
Lewis McLeod, please.
Now, Lewis McLeod, Lewis, which branch of our intelligence services is responsible for catching spies in Britain? Is it MI5 or is it MI6?
MI5.
I agree.
It is MI5, and you've just won the game. You get £100 plus a £20 square, 120, brings you to £200 on the front of your desk. That's marvellous. Well played. Now we can double the dough again. Now every square is worth £40, and a completed game is worth £200. Now it's really worth playing and getting it right. Go.
Bradley Walsh again.
To Bradley Walsh we go again. How many Secretary-Generals of the United Nations have there been? Have there been 6 Secretary-Generals of the United Nations, or have there been 8? 6 or 8?
Secretary-Generals, I'd have said 8, Bob.
I disagree.
Yeah, right to disagree. Well played. Yeah. And your nought goes in there. There were 6, and you now have £120.
Anne Swithenbank, please.
Yes, we'll go to Anne. Anne, quotations. Whose battle cry was, "They shall not pass"?
That would have to be the British Institute of Driving Examiners, I would think.
Oh, very good. I tell you... I'll give you a little help on this. It was either the Republicans in the Spanish Civil War or the Russians in the Second World War.
Oh, Russians, definitely.
I disagree.
It was the Spanish Republicans. You're right to disagree. Cross gets the square. You now have £240. We only have 60 seconds left to go. Keep going.
Lewis McLeod, please.
Lewis McLeod, in which year was the zoo in Regent's Park established? 1828 or 1838?
1838.
1838, says Lewis.
I agree.
You're wrong to agree. It was 1828. The cross goes in there. No money is won. Where now?
Benjamin Mitchell, please.
Benjamin, what is the NATO code name for the MiG-25 fighter jet? Is it Foxbat or is it Vixen?
Vixen.
I disagree.
You've just won this game with Foxbat. Put the cross in there, and you have a total of £480. Well done. Wow. 120.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Sandy. Thank you for being with us. You're a super lady, and I know you're a super mum to 2 lovely boys and to 2 lovely cats and a super wife to David. Thank you for being with us on the show from Mercury.
Thank you.
And as for you, sir, a gentleman in the fire service from Gwent, I'd like very much to see you drive out of here in one of our wonderful cars in the Monk House Motor Show.
So would I.
A nippy 5-door hatchback in metallic frost blue. A white 4-wheel drive off-road soft top. A sleek cabriolet in Polynesian turquoise. A flame red 1.6 injection special edition saloon. And an elegant coupe in metallic quicksilver.
Lots of support here for you. Lots of appreciation for the fire service that you're representing.
Thank you.
Nigel, well, you do. You represent a great force that does wonderful work for the community. And I know everyone in Gwent is rooting for you. Everyone's rooting for you. The lights are flicking around the cars. You have to choose the car that you're going to play for. You do that by pushing your luck. That's that button there. It'll stop the lights dancing around the motors. And so if you'll come around here and try and get an idea of the rhythm of the lights, look at them, Nigel, see how they're flashing, see which car you really would love to drive away, try and get that rhythm in your head, and push your luck within the next 10 seconds starting now. Yes, you got the saloon, the very car you wanted. Come around here. That's the one you were after, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a limited edition Ethos. It's superb. Oh, it's a wonderful car, top of the range. Have you got a car?
I've got a Panda, but it's fallen to bits at the moment.
Oh.
Elastic bands and sticking tape on it.
Everybody's on your side to win that magnificent saloon. I have 3 subjects for you to choose from. We've asked all these subject questions of our public survey participants: sport, food and drink, and travel. Which one would you like to try?
Travel, please.
Right. It's your decision. We asked a question far and wide, and we have the 20 most popular answers on the card here. I wish you luck. We want you to light all 9 boxes with 9 correct answers, 9 answers that are on my card with 20 answers that we got. If you give me an answer twice, don't worry about it. Wrong answers don't count. You'll just hear this, and that means that you've given me the answer before, and it won't light up a box. It's only correct answers that will light the boxes. First, before we light them, we have to black out the boxes. Light up all 9 squares. That superb flame red saloon will be yours. We asked the public to name forms of transport on the ground, on the sea, in the air. You understand the question?
Yes.
Good luck, Nigel. You're 30 seconds to give me 9 correct answers, and allow me to say yes or no after each of your responses, and it begins now.
A jet airplane?
Yes.
A helicopter?
Yes.
A glider?
Yes.
A balloon?
Yes.
A ferry?
Yes.
A gondola?
Yes.
A hovercraft?
Yes.
A speedboat?
No.
A bus?
Yes.
And a bicycle?
Yes! Yeah! Oh, Nigel, you've got that car! Oh, well done! Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. The way your mind worked, that was wonderful. Oh, great pleasure, Nigel. £480 and that beautiful saloon car belong to Nigel, our fire service hero from Gwent. Thank you to Derek and Gary, and thank you to Benjamin, to Glenda, to Bradley, to Anne, to Henry and Tim and Lewis, and thank you to you. Join us next week. Join us every week. It's Celebrity Squares.